All right, let's get rocking on to step number 37. We're going to open bags E for the metal parts and bag 3 for the plastic parts and get all your stuff put together. Do take note that we're working on step 37 and most of the parts are -1 on the tree. We have -1, -1, -1, and those are all going on this side. And then for the next step, the -2s are going to go on the other side. So make sure you don't get them confused and get all your -1 parts together. So let's take the, looks like the rear suspension strut holder here. And this is going to turn in this direction. As you can see, this is going to face the inside. And we're going to grab the Y looking unit here. And it is going to fit in this position here. And there's a little post and a hole. Let's go ahead and put that together. And then we will grab the AX31005-1, and you can see there's little feet on here, and those go to the inside and go into these little holes here. Just like so. And we're going to take the longest screw, which is the AX121, which is a 30mm screw, and we're going to insert it to hold all of these pieces together. You'll notice that this plastic is actually a lot softer plastic, and you're going to want to be careful that you don't over tighten anything. So just till it touches. And then follow up with a wrench if you're using a power tool, just to make sure that it's tight. Okay, let's get everything back into shape here. This is what it looks like all held together. Now we are going to take this piece here, and it is going to go in this direction with the feet pointing towards the back. See if you can get a better look at it here. It has a post and then it has some feet. And that is going to sandwich in between these two parts here. So we're going to press that in and then press that in. Let's go ahead and rotate that around so that everything lines up. And we are going to put in the number 18 screw, which is the 18mm. So it's the one of the two shortest screws. Cinch that down. Okay, so that is what we have so far. Now let's take the cross brace, and as you can see, let's get some of the other parts over out of the way, is that it comes forward and it comes down. So, and then we have a short end and a long end. So this is going to go into where? It is going to go into this hole here with like so, into this hole here like so. Go ahead and put those in, and we're going to use the longer of the two screws. Actually no, they're both the same size. There we go. Gotcha. Just keep track of your screw numbers there. I got lost for a second. Cinch this down. And we will tighten this one up as well. And that concludes step number 37. And this is what it looks like so far. Okay, we're going to gather up all the pieces and parts and move on to step number 38. back the camera out a little here for this next step. It kind of looks like a puzzle to me here. We're going to have to put all this stuff together. We're just basically mirroring what we did on the other side. Looks pretty straightforward. Just got to figure out which pieces we want to put on first. So let's go ahead and put on this brace, and again we're just mirroring the other pieces. Make sure you use the right size screws. I sure like using electric tools when it comes to these roll cages. Just seems to make things go a lot faster for me. Okay, so we have this piece. Now we need to put on this piece. We'll go ahead and put that one in here. And also over here. So we're going to attach these 2 points. Make sure I'm not missing anything, making mistakes. I didn't quite pull those pieces together. I have the clutch set fairly loose on there so that I don't strip out anything. Okay, so then this one looks like it goes up here. And actually, yeah, let's go ahead and put this one into here, and we will now put this one in here and use the longest screw. Okay, now we are going to put these 3 pieces together here. This one into here. This one into here. And a screw. Yay. Feel like a puzzle builder. So far, this is what we have. Everything should be nice and tight. If you notice again, a lot of the plastics we were working with earlier were very hard and stiff, and these plastics are much, much bendier. How's that for a word? Bendier. Okay, now we got to figure out which way this goes on. 2 wider holes are here, skinnier holes are here. So that means wider holes there and skinnier holes here. So this tapered portion goes towards this back brace. How's that? Go ahead and get these lined up and put in. Got to loosen up the clutch because we're only working with smaller screws now. Too loose. There we go. Then we got the 2 holes back here for these 2 screws. Okay, so much for that. And voila, we are done with steps number 37 and 38. We'll get all of our pieces and parts out, and we will get started on step number 39. Wonderful, step number 39. Here we go. Okay, looks like I forgot to take a little piece of tree spar off there. Let's go ahead and insert the 4 little swivels into our 2 parts here. Got 2 identical little stabilizer links here. I believe that's what they are for the roll bars. Or for, I can't talk today. Okay, we're going to get these put on. Okay, got those done. Those are these units here. Now we need to see how this is going to work. Okay, let's put these together just like so. Slide that on. Then I am going to twist on this end here. Looks like it's universal, so it doesn't matter how it goes on. So we're going to screw that on until it cinches this all down. You can see that that's loose back there. This is not a roll bar, it is a sway bar, now that I've found my words. So go ahead and push that all the way back, screw this on until it touches. And it's going to secure that. Still a little loose. We'll go one more half turn. Still a little loose. Here we go. We just don't want to over tighten it. Okay. So it's going to look like that. We'll do the same on the other side. Doesn't take that long. That's a big sway bar. Pretty massive. Alright, now we are going to screw one. Oh, I forgot to take another tree spar off there. Okay. Now we're going to insert one of these, doesn't matter which way it goes, and put a screw in. That has to be threaded. There we go. When you screw these in, just screw them in. You want to make sure that it actually does get threaded into this rear part. As you can see right now, it's kind of pushing it apart. It's not threading in. So you want to make sure at the end of the day when this is in that you actually did get it threaded into the back half of that, which is not wanting to happen at the moment. So I'm going to back the screw out and try to hit that thread again. It's just not wanting to thread in there. Yeah, there we go. I got it that time. Okay. I just screwed it in till the thread just should be just about even there. You don't want to over tighten it. Let me back it out a little bit. We'll just make it even, and you need to make sure that these are free. So go ahead and do the same on the other side, and then we'll move on to the next step.